Greetings and welcome to another video from Felicitous Freelancing. I'm Kate and today I'm going to be talking about CrowdSource. So most of the videos we've done so far have been about Amazon Mechanical Turk, but today we're going to look at something a little bit different. If you follow our blog, you'll know that I finally put in an application for the CrowdSource writing tasks, and I got approved. So it takes a few days after you get the email letting you know that you have been accepted. Then you'll get another email letting you know that it'll be a few days before you receive an actual activation for the platform that they use. And once you receive that invitation, then they'll let you know what qualifications you've received, give you a link to set up your workstation account, and you can get started right away. So for me, it took, I applied last week, and of course over the weekend. I don't think they're working there in their offices. So it took till about Monday until I was actually fully approved and had everything I needed to get started. So today I did some of my first tasks on here, and I just wanted to give you guys a little summary so far, and then I'll update you in a week or two and let you know how it's playing out for me. So first of all, I just wanted to kind of address the platform here. It's called Workstation. And as you can see, there's some of the same tasks that you would see on Amazon. I've done several of these, the rank of websites. They're kind of boring, a little monotonous, but hey, they pay 90 cents. And it's a good way to kind of get up your totals for the day in a fairly quick way. They're always there. You can kind of rely on them, even if they do take a little more than probably what we could consider hits worth turking for at 10 cents a minute. They probably take a little bit longer than that, but they're still pretty fair hits. But the main focus of this is going to be our writing tasks. So you can see here that I was approved given the qualifications for Answer Writer and Writer 2. Now, the way their writing system is set up, they have a Writer 1, Writer 2, all the way up, I believe, to Writer 5 or Writer 4. And depending on your level, you'll get paid a little bit more. And you increase your levels just by doing tasks and having them graded. And over time, they'll increase your qualifications. So for right now, these two qualifications seem to pretty much be giving me access to the same tasks. If we click on Answer Writer, we have all these little tasks here. And they give you a lot of time to complete them, which is nice. If something comes up and you need to stop working for a little while, you can come back to it. Today I did several of these, 100-word answer to a question. Now, I do a lot of writing for school. As you know from the blog, I'm a student, a history student. So to me, 100 words is barely anything. That's a pretty short answer. So I figured I would go ahead and start with those just to test out the system and see what it's like. If we click on one here, you'll be able to see all the different questions that are available. There's also different categories. You can click on whatever, especially things that you have knowledge in. You can click on those and you'll be able to answer the questions a little more easily and quickly, more efficiently, if you already kind of know the answer and maybe where you'd be able to go to find it. I did mostly, actually, I think all the questions I answered were from hobbies and games. I'm a pretty big gamer, so I actually found a lot of questions that I knew just where to go to find the answer, and I really enjoyed answering them. So one of the surprises, I guess I would say, that I learned once I was able to log in was the bonus system that CrowdSource has in place. Now, if we go back, we can see it shows this little money bag here, and that shows that all of these tasks are eligible for the bonus tiered system that they have. So let's go back here and look a little closer at that. Now, each type of task has different goals. So for the 100-word answers, you have a goal. Your first goal is 15. Once you do 15 tasks within a week, you get $5 extra. Now, the week is basically the work week. Okay, so it resets every week. It's not just a week from when you do your first ones. So like today when I was starting, there were 4 days left and, an assortment of hours and minutes. Now just today, I did the 15 already. So I'm already into the second level of the tiered system. Now in this one, if I do an additional 30 tasks, then I'll get $22.50 added to my account. So let's go to the info here, and you can see exactly how the tiered system works. So you get $5 for completing 15 tasks. You get $27.50 for completing 45. So if you remember my level 2, it said if I complete 30 tasks, I get $22.50. So this is stacking, okay? These aren't individual goals. This is all, 5, and then you'll get another $22.50 for the next 30 you do, making 45 tasks, etc. So you're going to have, you see here that this is the tier system for the 100-word questions. There's a separate system. If we go back here and choose one of the 200 words, if we click on that, you'll see the same kind of thing. You have your categories, you have your questions, and if you go to the info, you'll see this tier is a little bit different. So you're getting $5 for completing 10 tasks instead of 15, and you're getting $30 for completing 25, 75 for 45, etc. And you have all of these that fall under this category. So those are all separate. You can see here I don't have any history for those, but if we click back over, you'll see here that I already got to the first 100-word bonus. Now, I'm still pending, of course. These tasks that I've done have not been approved yet. So they're all pending, which is really convenient. When you look up here, you'll see a little progress bar, and it'll fill up as you do tasks. And each one, when it's still pending, it'll be blue. When it's approved, it turns green. So it's kind of an easy way to keep track of what you have going on. Now, if we go back here, I'm sure these are, some of these are a little bit different. These are the step-by-step. And then this one is an expert level question. So it pays a little bit more than the other 100-word answers, which is kind of convenient. If you happen to be an expert on a certain topic, you can stick with writing on those and earn a little bit more than with the regulars. Now, I find the pay of these to be really nice, especially coming from Amazon Mechanical Turk, where you're doing hits from anywhere from a few cents up to a couple dollars. And you're kind of having to search around, and it can be kind of time consuming. Don't get me wrong, I still love my MTurk, and I love the quick, easy payment system and everything they have going on there. However, if you are a good writer, this seems like it could be something that's really helpful. Because today, I would say I probably spent maybe 3 to 4 hours answering questions on CrowdSource, and you can see that I currently have 3750 pending. And that was only answering the 100 word questions, the simple questions, the $2.50 ones. So that's closer to $10 an hour, which is far more than the ideal turking. If we think about our hits worth turking, that the goal is usually $6 an hour. So here I was making a lot closer to 10 an hour, or maybe a little bit more. So I'm definitely excited about the crowdsource writing. As with everything, as we all know with our hits on MTurk, you do get a little worried when you start doing hits for a new requester. You don't want to do too many. You don't know if they're going to get approved or rejected. So I kind of stopped at my 15 today, just so I can get some feedback on these and make sure that I'm doing them correctly, make sure they're written in the way that CrowdSource wants them to be written, before I kind of move on and start doing some more. But that's pretty much it for today. I will definitely be keeping you guys updated. Probably in a week or so, I'll post another video, let you know whether my tasks were approved, what kind of feedback I got, and how much more I've done since the first day. If you guys have any comments, you can feel free to leave them here or on our blog at felicitousfreelancing.wordpress.com. I'll also post a link to the blog in the description here. And just let us know if there are any sites that you really love using to make a little money at home. Are there other writing sites you use? Are there other task sites you use? Other survey sites? Anything you want us to maybe feature, review, and try out, just leave us a comment or send us a message, and we'll try and get to those. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the blog, and I'll see you with another CrowdSource update in a week or so.